It's Amador, and I have another little project for the Not2Shabby shop on Zibbet, and that's Jamie's shop. She's Scrap and Stampers here on YouTube. So, in this one, I am actually using this stamp, and this one is the Somewhat Girl, the Hipster Pets, and I use this chihuahua, and I think you guys, if you guys saw my last video for this design team, I'm so finally glad that somebody made a cute chihuahua stamp, not like a drunken one or whatever. Although I am horrified by myself. I left this stamp and I forgot to wipe it clean last night, so of course it's like stained. And I know that doesn't do anything, but it horrifies me. I'm like, and some particular stampers would probably understand. You guys know what I mean. But anyhow, I use that. I used this stamp set. Sorry for the glare. And then I also used a die, the Sizzix die by what is that? It's a shadow box, and I made a little treat box because I used to have I used to make a bigger deal. With time and everything, it's you don't get a chance to. But this year I hope to do something more for Fifi's birthday. Yeah, Fifi is my chihuahua. So if you guys follow me on Facebook or not Instagram, yeah, well that too. And Pinterest and stuff like that, there's pictures of my dog. Super spoiled, but the funny thing is at one point I would throw her a birthday party. I would make little treat boxes and at least try to do something. But, and give little treats to people and their dogs, but also to the people, to my friends. The hardest thing is I'm still a novice at the whole Copic coloring, and I've tried the watercoloring. I'll show you guys, first let me show you guys a picture of Fifi. This is Fifi. So she's a black and tan chihuahua. And trust me, the colors are easier said than done. And I'm going to show you guys some pictures just to show you guys how spoiled Fifi is. This was a Christmas card. Sorry for the glare, you guys. This was a Christmas card. And yes, that is my dog posing. I'll pull up another one. That was another Christmas card. Yeah. So as you can see, I spoiled my dog a little bit. Yes, all of that is hers. Her birthday's in October, so she gets a bunch of stuff. But let me show you this one. This last one, I probably should stop. So anyway, that's her. Yes, that's the dress. So anyway, I wanted to make like little treat boxes. I figured, hey, I plan ahead. Super cute stamp for this. The coloring was, like I said, I'm still getting better at my coloring, and I'll show you guys. This one looks like a little crazy. The coloring, the shading. You guys know, if you guys, the blacks, making the black colors, from the grays and everything, it's a challenge. So let me show you guys some epic fails. See, it gets better, and the worst thing is that she has like eyebrows. It looks like eyebrows, and and then there's that one. That one that just looks a little mischievous and just way too scary. I was also playing with the Ranger watercolor paper, and this was just using my ink pads, and I have some of the markers of the Ranger markers and stuff, but this is just the ink pad. So I was playing around with it. I have to get better at that, and this is the watercolor paper. As you can see, I was also playing around with this image, the Up being the other one that I got in my design team package. But anyhow, let me go ahead and show you what I made. This is the best I can get with the coloring. This is actually the first time. The other night I stayed up, and this was actually the first time that I colored black fur. So this is what I made. Let me see. And I looked for various tutorials on YouTube. There's quite a bit of them on fur. Some of them do dots, some of them do little swirly things, and some of them, you really can't, if you want to get a better representation, you really can't color it like you do hair. Or else it'll look like, I don't know, it'll look like she has a wig on or something like that. So as you can see, I did some of the coloring and little, spots and little swirls just to kind of get more of the shading. I think I used the N0, N2, N4, N6, and 8. Next time I'll probably just pass on the N8. It was a little bit lighter and it worked perfectly. Use a little pink and then the eyes were black on the stamp. So I went ahead and just did in a white gel pen a little circle around it to kind of give more dimension to the eyes. And so this is an old Sizzix die, this bone. It's like a dish bone, a dish and a bone. And this is a greeting farm die. It's this one right here that says enjoy, hello, and smile. And I wanted to say enjoy. This right now has treats, and they're little Scooby snacks for people, like little kid snacks. And just put them in a little bag. And as you can see, I use two-sided paper, and that's the horrible back of it with the foam squares. So, but yes, that is my little chihuahua stamp. I didn't put any of the accessories on her, because it has quite a bit of different accessories. I wanted to first try to master the whole coloring thing, and the funny thing is, I get really mad whenever you go and find chihuahua stuff, it's always the tan chihuahua. So it's like, whatever. So yeah, so the following projects with that little stamp will have some of the accessories and, the fox or whatnot, the other ones, the other images, but I really wanted to do it, and I basically just said, stop. Just next time I'm going to do it without an 8 of the Copic colors. I'm going to just stop and just use it as it is. Sorry for the glare, you guys. Yeah, and it's all, this is pop dots, and you can see the little box. But yeah, this is the little shadow box by Sizzix die. So, but that is my stamp. And this, once again, is the SOD Hipster Pets. And has all of these little accessories, so I plan to use some of them later on. But yeah, so please forgive me on my coloring. Like I said, this is the first time ever coloring black and tan fur, and there's some shading and whatnot to kind of get the colors close to my dog. And as you saw the pictures, blending tans and browns probably not the easiest thing, so I have to get better at my Copic coloring. So, Jamie, I hope you like it. If I didn't butcher the stamp way too much, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I promise I will work on my Copic coloring the fur. And the funny thing is, I think it's because the lighting, you see the darker spots a little, little notches a little more, which I wanted to kind of have a little bit of shading and just try different things. And like I said, there's this one right here. This one, and this is all using Copic color paper. So yeah, so hopefully it will get better, I assure you. Like I said, next time I'm gonna steer away from the N8, but and hopefully and keep the eyes from looking a little crazy. But like I said, it could be worse. I actually kind of like this, but it started just blurring out after a while. So anyway. So yeah, so you guys head over to Jamie's shop. I will leave the link in the description with all of the information. This stamp is available right now, and so are the other SOD Girl stamps and quite a bit of the other ones. And this bean, the Up bean, if I have it right here, she is going to have that one restocked, you guys. So keep an eye out for that, and check out the Not2Shabby shop on Zibbet. Like I said, that one will be back up soon, and there's tons and tons of new ones. So just know, you guys, she always has the new releases of CC Design, the Greeting Farm, SOD Girl, and all of the other Little Blue Button, quite a bit of other ones. So you guys keep an eye out for that. Check out the shop, and thanks for stopping by. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.